Welcome back. Mountain Dew 250, presented on speed by Yamaha. About to get underway. The trucks all lined up on pit road. A lot of the drivers have already climbed in and strapped into their race trucks. Let's go down to Adam Alexander.
In fact, Rick, a number of drivers already have on their helmets. Max Pappas patiently waiting for us to put his on. Thank you for that. Career best qualifying effort, starting third today. How do you take advantage of this?
Just fantastic, to have the Geico Toyota up here in front. I know it's going to be a battle. It's going to be something, definitely a learning curve. Everyone wants to arrive to those last 20 laps in good shape to push hard, but you need to first position yourself to go there. So I'm looking forward. It's going to be a great lesson for me. I'm going to push as hard as I can, and we see what is going to be at the end. I'm excited. I think the Geico Toyota has been very fast so far. I'm in the Cup race as well, so live and learn, push hard, and happy Halloween to everyone who's listening, and love you all. Ciao.
A lot of rain, a green racetrack. Has that changed strategy at all?
No. This track, I don't think it changes that much. I mean, maybe I shouldn't even talk because I don't have much experience on that, but I believe that it's going to be just push hard and see who is your friend and who is not your friend.
Mad Max, always fun to watch. He should be extra special today here at Talladega, Ray.
And Adam, the Monster Energy Chevrolet is in mid-pack. Ricky Carmichael will roll off 15th today. Ricky, tell me about the balance between aggression to get to the front and patience.
Well, one thing I learned in motocross is to have patience, to be there at the end of whether it's a race or a championship. And behind my teammate here, and I'm just going to have patience and sit here and ride. I'm not going to try to be a hero, as I never really try to be, and try to be there at the end.
And tell me about this racetrack, your thoughts. It's awfully smooth. You can get a lot of different lines to take.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's fun for me because I can work on the draft and not have to worry about handling as much. So I'm looking forward to it. I love this place. This is where it started for me last year with KHI, and see what we can do for this Monster Energy Chevrolet.
Points aren't a big deal for Ricky Carmichael. He wants to go for the win. He rolls off right behind his teammate, Ron Hornaday.
Look at that. Brian Vickers was a part of the big chicken car we saw yesterday. Tommy Kendall, I think, was actually behind the wheel when we saw it make its... There's Tommy Kendall right there. How about that? Joining us here for a truck race, and I'm sure he's ready for the trucks to fire up and get going. World's greatest. You see the chicken car. Check this out. Another Batman. It's a great holiday. Halloween. I'm sure tricks and treats are going to be aplenty later on this evening. We'll see racing coming up.
It's Camping World's Destination Recreation.
There are a multitude of different reasons why you might need a portable heating unit. And here at Camping World, they've got all different sizes and shapes for your varying needs. Take the Little Buddy, for example. Now, this is great if you need to go to your fishing shack, maybe out to the workshop, or just have a cold, drafty porch. This will get the job done for you, but it's nothing like the heat that the Big Buddy puts out. This one has 18,000 BTUs, and it's got a fan to give you convection heat. It'll warm up an entire room. Now, here's a neat little item. How about the Little Red Campfire? There are some places you go where they don't allow you to have a real campfire. You plug your propane in. It's got a 5-foot hose right here. You get the propane way away, and you have a nice little portable fire. But this is one of my favorite items. It's the Coleman Grill and Fire Pit to go. Check it out. 22-inch stainless steel. You cook your dinner on right here. You take this away, and later that evening, you set yourself up a nice fire, and it's got an ember cover to go right on there. You're all set for dinner and to enjoy the evening. Lots of warmth, lots of different ideas, and it's always at Camping World.
And on a cool day like this in Talladega, that would come in handy. One of the biggest campgrounds of any of the racetracks we come to, and the fans are pretty excited about seeing racing here at Talladega Superspeedway. That might be Big Buddy right there.
She's working that pumpkin over. I love Camping World Truck Series here at Talladega Speedway. This says Camping World to me, doesn't it, you guys? Could you imagine how many of those folks drove by the Camping World store and got them some stuff for this weekend and ready to go watch this Mountain Dew 250?
And a lot of people in costume. One out of costume now, thankfully, is Adam Alexander.
I am glad. Outside of row number 2 for Jason White. Great qualifying effort. Jason, how did the truck react in the draft during practice yesterday?
Oh man, these guys, let's go Booker Dodge is really fast. The guys gave me a great truck, and we'll look forward to get out there on this track. We're ready to go.
Jason White chomping at the bit, hoping to take advantage of this great qualifying run, rolling fourth momentarily at Talladega.
And NASCAR has told the drivers, get strapped in, get your helmets on, because we are about to get the engines fired up. We're going to go racing here at Talladega Superspeedway. Guys, anybody, could they handle Todd Bodine? He's got 4 in a row coming into this race as far as wins at superspeedways. Are there 35 guys that might be able to slow him down?
Well, I think there are. You know, last year at this time, Colin Brown led the race when they took the white flag. Colin's been here twice. In ARCA race a couple years ago, he was leading on the last lap, got shuffled back. Last year, he was leading on the last lap on this very race, and Todd Bodine ended up winning. So Todd Bodine knows how to get it done, but there are a lot of guys out there, and the brakes have to fall just his way for him to get it done.
I'm as amazed that he's won 4 in a row as I am that Ron Hornaday has never led a lap at Talladega. So I think both those things changed today. He can't win his 5th in a row, can he? And I know Hornaday's going to lead a lap eventually.
Well, we think so. Ron Hornaday has never led a lap at Talladega Superspeedway, amazingly enough. The engines are about to be fired. Let's get the command.
It's time for those most famous words in motorsports. Here to give the command, please welcome Chairman of the Board for Fred's, Michael Hayes. Drivers, start your engines.
The command, drivers, start your engines. We've got Jennifer Jo Cobb as well as Chrissy Wallace, 2 females in the field today of 36 trucks, all coming to life. We're about to go racing at Talladega. Trucks are on the racetrack. A great sight here as the fans are a little bundled up with just 54-degree temperatures in Talladega, Alabama. But they'll warm up quick when we go side by side racing as soon as the green flag drops. That starting grid will roll across the bottom of the screen. Again, Colin Brown and Terry Cook will be bringing the field to the green flag. We want to shine a spotlight on a few different drivers, and we'll start off with Ray Dunlap. Who've got in your spotlight?
Well, Rick, I want to watch Steve Park today. Of course, he's one of those drivers that's won in all 3 of NASCAR's top divisions. Got a win earlier this year in the Camping World East Series at Adirondack Speedway, but he's back in the trucks after a long absence. Today he's driving the 02 truck, and they're sponsored by Coma Energy Drinks. Steve Park hoping to have a great day today here at Talladega. Nice to have him back. Adam?
Chrissy Wallace back in the Truck Series as well. It's her first start in the Camping World Trucks in 2009. In fact, it's the first time she's been behind the wheel of a race vehicle since August when she ran a Legends car. FuelDoctor.com is the sponsor today. They hope this will spark some interest so she and Rick Ware Racing can go full-time in the trucks in 2010. Who you got, Phil?
Adam, I want to take a look at her father. That's Mike Wallace. First time ever, father-daughter in the same race in NASCAR. You can see Andy Hillenberg's number 48, sponsored by the Polar Bear 150. That's a race that will be held on New Year's Day at Rockingham Speedway for street stocks. Mike Wallace, a 4-time winner here in the Truck Series, as well as a 4-time winner in the Nationwide Series. He's won in these trucks at Daytona. He's won in the Nationwide cars at Daytona, trying to get his first one here at Talladega. He also has my brother's Benny Parsons Rendezvous Ridge Winery on his beast post there. Mike will start back, way back, in the 33rd position. Mikey.
A little bit behind Mike is Jennifer Jo Cobb. You see Jennifer there. She got in a motorhome, Phil, in Kansas and drove here. Now, she stopped at Camping World, got her some stuff, but she said the wind bumping in that motorhome around, it made her feel like she was already at Talladega. It gave her a chance to get warmed up and ready to go racing. Hadn't been in a truck since Kansas earlier this year. Looking to put something together to run the whole Truck Series, maybe some nationwide races in 2010. Today is all about learning and seeing if she can put that truck in a position to stay up in that lead pack.
Thank you for all of the spotlights. In the field making its way around Talladega Superspeedway. When we come back, we'll see the green flag fly.